Subscribe to the channel for more days and support the video.
Me family subscriber love you.
If you're an attacker, a winger, a midfielder, basically anyone who's not a defender, this video will teach you how to dribble past anybody. No exclusions. But if you are a defender, you need to watch this video even more carefully. Grab a pen, take notes, because understanding how elite dribblers think is exactly how you learn to stop them. You need to know what they're trying to do to you before they do it. So whether you're trying to master dribbling or trying to shut down the players who do, this video will give you the blueprint. Let's get into it. First of all, we need to address the number one fundamental of football, ball carrying. And before you click off thinking you already know this stuff, let me tell you something important. The moment you recognize there's room for improvement, even in the basics, is the moment you actually start improving. This is what separates good players from great ones. Great players constantly refine their fundamentals. They never stop working on the basics because they understand that mastery isn't a destination, it's a continuous process. Now, assume you know how to carry the ball with confidence. Cool. But ask yourself these questions. Are you able to do it while keeping your head up? Not just glancing up occasionally, but actually scanning the field while the ball stays glued to your feet. Are you able to confidently change pace and rhythm? Can you go from walking speed to explosive sprint without losing control? Can you decelerate just as smoothly? Are you able to transition direction as fast as possible? When you need to cut left or right, does the ball respond instantly, or is there a lag in your movement? You might be able to do some of these things, but here's the truth. There is always room for improvement. Always. And that's exactly why you need to deliberately train the way you carry the ball. The training progression is simple
Subscribe
but powerful.
to the channel for more
Stage
days
1,
and support the
basic
video.
carry.
Me family
Get a
subscriber
ball
love
and
you.
find some space. A hallway, a backyard, a park, anywhere with about 20-30 meters of room. Start by just carrying the ball in straight lines. Focus purely on keeping consistent touches. The ball should never get more than 1 meter away from your feet. Use both the inside and outside of your foot, alternating between them. Feel the weight of each touch. Now, for stage 2, head up carrying. Start carrying the ball the exact same way, but this time your eyes need to be up, not looking down at the ball except for brief glances. Your peripheral vision should be handling the ball while your direct vision is scanning ahead. This is incredibly uncomfortable at first. You'll lose the ball. You'll mess up touches. That's normal, but this is non-negotiable if you want to play at a high level. In a real game, you can't afford to always stare at your feet. You need to see the entire field. For stage 3, we do pace variation.
Subscribe to the
Start
channel for more
incorporating
days
rhythm
and support
changes,
the video.
carry
Me
at
family
walking
subscriber
pace for
love you.
5 touches. Then explode into a sprint for 3 touches. Then immediately decelerate back to slow for 5 more touches. The key is making these transitions smooth and controlled. The ball should never get away from you during speed changes. Practice going from slow to fast, fast to very slow, medium to explosive. Mix it up, make it unpredictable. Because in games, defenders time their tackles based on your rhythm. When you can change that rhythm at will, you become extremely difficult to read. Now, stage 4, direction changes. What you do is to add lateral movement. Carry the ball forward, then cut left using the outside of your right foot. Carry forward again, cut right with the outside of your left foot. Practice sharp, 90-degree cuts, gentle curves, everything in between. Then practice the hardest direction change, the complete reversal. You're carrying forward and suddenly you need to turn 180 degrees and go back the way you came.
Subscribe
Use the
to the
sole
channel
of your
for
foot
more
to
days
drag it
and
back.
support the video.
Use the inside to hook it around.
Subscriber love you.
Practice every method. And this is critical. Train both feet equally. Most players favor their strong foot for direction changes, but defenders know this and will force you onto your weak side. When both feet are equally capable, you become unpredictable. For stage 5, we shadow dribble, so Now, as you're carrying the ball, visualize the defender approaching. Maybe they're coming from your left side. You execute a skill move, a step over, a fake, a cut to beat them. Here's something important to understand. When you're executing a skill move, you need to look at the ball and the feet of the defender. This is common sense, but I'm saying it anyway because some players try to keep their head up during the actual skill and they mess it up. The sequence is head up while carrying, glance down during the skill execution, head immediately back up after the move. Your head should only be down for that split second when you're performing the technical action. As you practice this, make your imaginary defenders realistic. Picture them coming from different angles. Sometimes they're in front, sometimes from the side, sometimes chasing from behind. Each scenario requires different skills, different timing, and different body positioning. The beauty of this progression is that it's infinitely scalable. Once you master it at walking speed, increase the difficulty, add more complex skills, combine multiple direction changes, work in tighter spaces. The fundamental
Welcome to my channel, YouTube Nidal Surprising Salish.